Hey everybody, it's Shenrel. I am here today with a makeup inventory video. I have seen several patterners do this video. I will try to remember who all I've seen and at least link a couple of them down below. I think that this is a really good way to keep track of how the stash changes from year to year. So since I've never done this before, this won't be an update or anything on my numbers. In fact, I just did a declutter. I kind of wish I had done this before and after, but that's okay. I will try and do this at least once a year just to keep tabs on how things are going. And I'm slightly different, I feel like, from a lot of other people in the fact that in several categories, I'm kind of a minimalist and I allow myself to maybe splurge a little in other categories. So you'll see my numbers vary wildly. And if you're not familiar with makeup inventory, it's just managing a spreadsheet of all the different categories of makeup and how much you have and how much it changes from year to year. So I will be inserting pictures. I might have to scoot over a little bit to make sure there's enough room, perhaps here, for all of the pictures I'll be putting up, so you guys can actually see. And I will have my tablet down here in front of me with my spreadsheet on it so that I can actually get the correct numbers, which is why I might be looking down. But let's get right into this. First up is primer. Right now I have 3 primers. My goal is 2. I only want maybe a mattifying and maybe a hydrating primer, or actually instead of hydrating, perhaps just a pore filling primer. Just 2 is fine for me. I don't actually feel like I need a hydrating primer. I have one, it's like a little mini size. I will try and get through eventually, but I feel like skincare for me is all the hydrating primer I need. So I would specifically just want the 2, mattifying and pore filling. Next up, eye primer. I have 1, and my goal is 1. I don't see myself needing to change that. Glitter glue, same thing. I have 1, that's fine. Foundation, I actually don't have any right now. No foundation. And right now I'm wearing a BB cream. I'm keeping those in like separate categories. And I would actually like to have 1. I would really like to have more of like a mattifying, more, not necessarily full coverage, but at least medium-ish to full coverage just for filming. Because my BB cream that I use from day to day, I really enjoy it. But on camera, I tend to look really dewy, and sometimes it doesn't cover everything that I wish it would. So I would like to find a foundation. I'm not really on the hunt for that at the moment because I don't really want to buy one without swatching, and you can't swatch right now in store. So that little mission has been sidelined. That'll have to happen at some other point in time. I did have 2 actually that I really liked the finish of, the Wet n Wild Original Photo Focus Foundation and the L'Oreal Infallible. I really liked especially the finish on the L'Oreal, but both of those broke me out. So the search continues. BB cream or CC cream, I have 1. That's all I need. I really enjoy the one I have. I use the Missha, and I hear they're reformulating it, which is terrifying. Hopefully they just take out the fragrance and add more shades. And I hope that's all they do. Concealer, right now I have 2. 2 is fine for me. I just want 1 for spot concealing and 1 as like an under eye, more hydrating concealer. I don't imagine I'll keep right now the ones that I have for too much longer. In the picture, you'll see it's just a couple of minis, and I'm close to decluttering the It Cosmetics one. I'm just not a fan. And the Yansa one, I feel like it'll be gone in no time. So anyway, yeah, 2 concealers. Powder foundation, I have 1. It's just a little mini that came in Ipsy. I don't feel like I don't need anything else for that. Loose powder, I have 1. And if you guys have ever seen the Coty powder, you know how massive it is. I feel like I don't need another one. Pressed powder, I actually have 3. 1 was a gift from somebody else, and 2 I bought myself. The number 7 one is what I just picked up actually to try out with the under eye concealer to see if it'll help smooth things out, especially in videos, I feel like. But I still haven't decided how I feel about that. I just bought it, but I don't think I need any more. 3 is more than enough, actually. Powder bronzer, I actually have 2. I have 1 full size from Catrice and a mini. I only think I need 1 bronzer. Right now I've been using up the little mini one from Tarte, and I'm very, very light-handed with bronzer, and I actually usually don't wear it. I actually prefer to add color to my face with blush. In fact, I just noticed I'm a little happy with the blush today, I feel like. But I prefer to add blush actually up to the temples for color and not bronzer. So considering I don't wear it very much, it'll take me a very long time to even use the two I have. So that's definitely a category. I'm not looking to buy anything else. Powder highlighter, same thing. I have the one from Essence. This one I actually decluttered a while back and then pulled it out of the bin to try one more time and decided that I actually did like it. I am wearing it a little bit here today. Honestly, sometimes this particular highlight is so natural looking that it's hard for me to tell my natural dew from the highlighter. But I do think that some of this here is highlighter, but it's very natural looking, so that's what I prefer. I don't see myself getting into highlighter actually, considering I'm naturally very shiny and dewy on my own. Powder blush. This is where we start to get into categories that I enjoy, so I allow myself to get more. I have 14 powder blushes. Several of those are little minis and they all fit in a very small area. Like, I don't let myself buy every powder blush I see, but I also don't hold myself back if I really want to try something. Especially since I'm so kind of minimalistic in other areas, I allow myself to enjoy the blush. Cream blush, right now I have 4. This is definitely a category that I actually want to expand. I'm really into the cream blush right now. I think it is lovely and I have several on the wish list. I don't want to do it all at once, but I do see that category growing some by next year. Setting spray, right now I have 2 and I actually want one more. I have a mattifying setting spray. I have more of a glowy setting spray that I like to use in the wintertime, but I actually would like more of a setting spray, one that sets your makeup down and makes it last a long time. That's not something I need very strongly, but you know, for the future, 3 sprays I think is good. Bullet lipsticks, right now I have 10. This is another category I am kind of holding myself back in, actually. I really enjoy lipstick, but I don't want repetitive colors. I've in fact, over the past year, decluttered a lot of lipsticks that I liked, just because I don't want the same color over and over again, which is kind of what I tend to do. So I could see myself getting more bullet lipstick, but being very careful about my shade selection. So I don't see these numbers going up too much, but I don't really have a goal for my lipstick. Lip liner, I have 7. I have really decided that I love lip liner, especially since I'm such a gloss person. I could see this category growing. I tend to really like lip liner. Gloss, this is my largest category. Right now I have 28 glosses. I was kind of laughing at myself. Sorry, someone keeps texting me, so I keep having to like fix my phone here because I'm recording on my phone. But of my 28 glosses, I actually think 25, because I have several that I've identified that I would like to pan, and I think I'll be able to rather quickly. And I haven't decided on a goal yet for myself, just because it's so easy for me to want to try all the glosses. I'm gonna try and set a goal maybe of just replacing, you know, use one up and then I'll allow myself to get one. But I haven't quite picked those rules out yet. I'll maybe decide on that next year, on my exact rules for that. But I would like to stay in the 20s range. I do tend to use up lip gloss. It's my #1 product. If I'm leaving the house without anything, at least I will be wearing lip gloss because I wear it kind of like chapstick. So even though that number is high, and honestly, when you just look at my little lip gloss stash, it doesn't look like that many. They take up so little space. And lip oils, I have 4 of them. My goal, I guess, I don't really want to start collecting lip oils. I think like I enjoy the concept more than I actually enjoy the actual oil. I've tried a few now, and while I enjoy them, I think they're really nice. I feel like I actually enjoy the thicker consistency of a lip gloss more. A lot of people comment on how they enjoy the really thin consistency, like there's almost nothing on their lips, and I actually miss the feeling of the slippy, slidey lip gloss on my lips. So I don't need to collect more of those. I'm gonna say my goal is 3, to at least use up one of my lip oils, and then not necessarily to buy more. We'll see how that goes. But other categories of lip products like lip stains, lip vinyls, chubby sticks, you know, anything other than lip gloss and bullet lipstick besides liquid lipstick, that's another category. In this category, I have 10. My goal is 9. I mean, I just have one that I really want to use up, and I don't really see myself buying more of those. If it went up, however, I wouldn't be too horrified. I do tend to use lip products. Liquid lipsticks, however, is a category that right now I have 6. My goal is 3, And just because looking at the stash I have some stuff that's older. I think it's at least 3 years old, and I need to go through and see if they are even good anymore. If they're bad, I'll toss them. If they're still good, I'm gonna have to try and use them up because they old. Eyeshadow palettes, I have 17. This is another category where I have not set a goal. My main goal with eyeshadow palettes is to have a very curated collection of palettes that I truly enjoy at least most of the shades in. So I have identified a few palettes that I'm gonna be rotating through my 1 week, 1 palette series and really put them to the test to see if I really want to keep them around or if I would rather move them out to make more room for others that I have a feeling I would like more. So yeah, the next few months going through that project will help me determine that for sure. Eyeshadow singles, now I have 23, and this is a category as well where I'm not giving myself a goal. I want to have a very curated collection of singles, so I don't want hundreds of them, but I would like to get more shades, I think, to create my own little curated palettes. Packaged singles, I have 20 of them. Did I get a picture? Oh, I think I did get a picture. Good, sure. And these are ones that first of all, some of them get sent to me a lot in Ipsy. A lot of times I enjoy the shade, so I keep it, but I do find them kind of annoying to keep around. These are ones I wouldn't mind attempting to pan. Like, I think I've said several times on my channel how scared I am of eyeshadow panning. I'm so lightheaded with eyeshadow, I feel like it would take me forever. But those, I haven't really set myself a goal with because I do enjoy the ones that I have, but I'm not really looking to like go out and buy more of the package type singles. I'm texting again. Maybe, I know I have a couple of ColourPop shades that I would like to try, but I don't plan to go ham in this category. Cream eyeshadow stick, I have just one. I kind of want to try to use it up next year. It's not really a category I'm drawn to, even though I enjoy the one that I have. Mascara is another one where I go through them on a fairly regular basis. After 3 to 6 months, I throw them out depending on what it says. Some mascaras say 3 months on them, some say 6. And so right now I have 2 open, I have 2 waiting to be used, and that's actually more than enough. I always worry that even though I don't have a massive mascara collection that things are gonna dry out before I can even get to them. Yeah, I definitely don't want any more than that. Eyeliner, right now I have 7. I have some that I think I could get rid of, but I'm actually very interested to try out more colored liners. I think that is a really fun way to add a pop of color to a neutral eyeshadow look, which is honestly what I usually wear. So I'm not gonna give myself a goal for that either because I feel like I would like to try more. Eyebrow products, right now I have 4 right now, and I think I just want 3. I just want a tinted brow gel, a clear brow gel, and a pencil. That's all, that's sufficient. So my goal in the next year would be to use up at least one of the brow products that I have. But okay, that was my little makeup inventory video. Thank you to all the lovely ladies that kind of inspired me to do this, especially I feel like the one that I'm thinking of the most is A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. I love the name of her channel. She's got a great channel name, but I love seeing her makeup stash. And if you guys are into panning, check her out. That's all she does over there. She has a huge makeup collection and she is slowly panning everything. And I feel like she's a very relatable panner. She doesn't finish things very quickly, and yet for some reason I still really enjoy her updates. She's got a very warm personality that kind of comes through the camera. She's a very kind person. So anyway, I'm gonna make sure and link her below. But let me know if you guys do makeup inventory videos or on Instagram as well. I know it's kind of a popular thing to do over there. Let me know and I will definitely check it out. I kind of enjoy, I don't know, seeing how others are doing in their goals and such. But I don't plan on doing a update for this, and probably until next year. I'll give myself a full year to make goals, use things up, and we'll see where I am next year. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.